you weren't, right? Like, when was that
Yeah.
decision?
I mean, me and the coaches, me and DA, we had a meeting yesterday. Mickey, um, they told me what they were expecting from me to do and what they needed out of me and what they needed to see. So we had like a workout in the morning or whatever. They wanted to see how I moved. And I passed my test and they allowed me to come off PUP.
Someone that's as competitive as you, people probably don't appreciate how hard this probably was for you behind the scenes. Just what was it like the last couple of years of just having to not play?
I mean, I'm always up for a good challenge. I mean, I feel like life is you're gonna run into some challenges, you're gonna run into some adversity, but I always was taught it's about how you respond, how you come out on the other end, and I took pride in that challenge. I'm still working day to day, putting a lot of work behind the scenes, and just stay consistent, stay honest with yourself. I love playing this game, and just to be back out here is a blessing, and just keep putting my foot forward and keep coming out here and competing and getting better.
Did that challenge ever get hard on you? Was it ever trying, or were you able to kind of remain positive throughout?
It's sometimes some ups and downs, but I have a strong mind. And I feel like I took the challenge head on. And I feel like, I'm here now and I'm ready to keep getting better and excel in my game.
Like, how some people did you talk to help get you through all this?
Oh,
that you had to
man.
kind of lean on?
Probably anybody that had an ankle injury, bro. Travis Kelce to, who else? Zach Ertz, Steph Curry. The list goes on and on. I was diving deep into it. And then, I had never had like an injury in my career or like anything like this. So I feel like it was just the hand I was dealt and I had to play my part.
How far away are you from where you want to be right now physically?
Oh, I'm always trying to get better. Even before I got injured, I felt like I was far away from being the player I am. And now here it's just day to day, taking coaching, listening to coaching, making every rep count, and just staying disciplined in my approach, taking care of my body so I can be out there and honestly just competing at a high level.
Mike, how did you stay positive in this process? Because sometimes it can get the better of you.
Yeah, I feel like you hear that so much that you almost have to challenge yourself to stay positive. It's like if you know it's going to be challenging, you have to accept the challenge. So once you accept the challenge, then that's when you handle your business. Because, everyone knows that the process could be challenging. People could have their opinions and all that. So that's kind of what you're fighting against to that's kind of it's kind of like defeating the odds or however you want to say it. It's just like keeping your head down and staying consistent and staying honest with yourself.
Mike, has everything pretty much gone according to plan since the November surgery? Have you been on the expected track?
For the most part, I believe everything has gone like it's supposed to go. The surgery process, it's opinion based, and sometimes people don't get things right, unfortunately. So sometimes you have to know how to pivot and respond in situations like that. But I come from a strong family. I feel like I watch my family struggle way harder than what I'm going through, and I know me being out there playing this game makes them proud. I took a lot of pride in that. I was home rehabbing back home, and I got to see them a lot more often. And I knew what I wanted to do, and I knew I wanted to come back, and I knew I wanted to make them proud and keep a smile on their face. And I feel like I'm that shining light in my family, so I take pride in handling my business.
You mentioned opinions that are out there. Obviously, you're aware of all kinds of speculation, but since you've been here this entire offseason, is this much different than a year ago, where this is?
You got to be able to control what you control. Now we live in a world where everybody can have an opinion. It's just where the world is now. It's a lot going on, but you just got to stay focused. You got to challenge yourself to stay focused. I know what my job is. I know what my assignment is. I know my teammates need me. I know my teammates needed me last year. I wish I could have been there for them, but unfortunately, that wasn't in the plans. And now I just have to control what I can control and just dominate and take advantage of what's in front of me.
When they gave you the go-ahead this morning, like when you did the workout this morning,
Yeah.
Did you take a minute to soak that in? Can you describe what that felt like at that moment after the last 2 years?
I kind of once I knew last night what I was gonna have to do. So like I said, I like to handle my business. So I knew that I was gonna pass that test, whether they knew it or not. And then I just treated it like I was going back out there to practice.
And obviously, Jameis is also coming off a major injury, and this is kind of your first chance to work with him as the QB1. You know, what has that experience been like? What's that partnership like?
Football is football. Attention to detail, working on our game, staying honest with each other, you know, correcting our mistakes fast. I play with a great Hall of Famer quarterback who set a great standard and an example. So we all know what we're capable of, and we know what's expected in this building. And I feel like knowing that, that's just like the reminder all you need. Like, I've had success in this league. I know how to create success in this league and repetition or just getting in the rhythm. So when one guy leaves, the next man steps up, it's still the same responsibility.
Mike, now that you're back on the field, what's kind of the next big priority for you?
Just keep getting better every day and chill with the guys. Get on, you know, stay honest with each other, compete at a high level so we can build a great team and so we can come out here and have fun on Sundays.
What do you like about Jameis's game?
Jameis, he's a competitor. He's like the ultimate competitor. He always shows up ready to work. It's like you're not going to outwork him. You're not going to deny him. And he's always has that energy. He brings that energy and passion, and you just feed off that. And I'm excited to play with him, and I'm excited to help him move the chains.
Mike, can you explain, like, this is the first time we talked to you in like 2 years. I mean,
yeah, you be always saying stuff.
What happened?
You always be writing BS. Go ahead.
No, I mean, what happened that caused this to be a 2-year?
You got to ask the trainers and doctors about that.
Do you have any regrets about how it was handled?
Nah, no regrets. Watch me play now.
How excited are you to have Chris Olave and Jarvis?
I'm very excited. It's a blessing to have a guy like Chris Olave. You know, Chris, I've known Chris before he got here, and it's like to have the opportunity to have a guy like that, to train with him, to kind of see him before the draft even came a year. We trained together. It's an honor. I know the culture he came from. I know the environment he came from. I know the guys that coached him. And just coming from that winning culture at Ohio State and that brotherhood and bringing another guy here like that, I know he's going to compete. So I'm blessed to have a guy like that and to play with him. It's an honor.
Hey, Mike, just so we can put this to rest, can you explain why the off-season surgery last year didn't happen sooner? A lot of people still don't understand.
Yeah, we could put it to rest right now. It's pretty much like when you go to a doctor, you get an opinion. A doctor is going to give you an opinion. You go to 2 doctors. One person has an opinion, another person has an opinion. You have the right to pick an opinion. So one of the opinions is you can rehab your ankle and it should be good by camp. And I've never had surgery, and I'm going to stick with that one. If that one doesn't work, then we go with the second one. And that's pretty much how it works. I don't write the opinion, I just have to pick one.
Mike, have there been major differences at all with working with Cody Burns at wide receiver coach?
Yeah, Cody's been great, tremendous. Even when I wasn't out there to like practice, I saw the drills he had, the things he was doing. Is I feel like he has really attention to details, and they'll help us get open. I love his drills. He always finds ways to just allow you to keep working on your game, and that's kind of what I like to do, is just enhance my game, improve it, and challenge myself with different things. So he's very creative, and he's a grinder too, and he's been great.
Mike, when did you know that training camp day one was realistic, and just how did it feel to make that first catch in practice?
I mean, I know that, you know, everybody in this building wants me to be out there. I know that, you know, that's, you know, they, like, I was always trying to get out there. It was just like a matter of time when, and I don't know, it's still kind of like, I still kind of have a lot to say, but it's just like, I'm out here now and I'm ready to keep getting better and improving my game.
Are there any particular misperceptions that you want to clear up that are standing out above others? Or?
Nah, it's just like, you know, the opinion thing, and then also when you get surgeries, you know, it's not really in your hands. You're not the surgeon. You're you're not performing it, you're not the person. You just have to trust it and hope that the person does the right job, and then you'll be able to be out there. But like I said, control what you can control, and that's what I've been trying to do and make the best of. But outside of that, it's just you know, some things you can't control, some things out of your control, and sometimes you get dealt a bad hand. But everybody loves it. Somebody that, you know, comes back from adversity. I feel like a lot of people in this world can learn from that. I feel like a lot of people, it's better to have some adversity, to not have some adversity, just to show how you respond. I think it shows a lot of character. It shows the type of man you are. And I mean, I accepted it, and I mean, I love playing football, so this is what it is, and I'm back out here, and now every day I just have to look in the mirror and ask myself, am I getting better every day?
You
Michael-
said you talked to people like Travis Kelce, you've talked to doctors and everything. How confident are you that when you're back, you can be back as good as ever?
Yeah, I'm very confident. I'm very confident. I mean, even the year that I played, I was playing injured, and I was still kind of helping this team, you know, win games and move the chains, and I was literally on one ankle. My ankle was the same as when I was, you know, when I had to go get the surgery. It was the same injury already early on in the season, but I played on it. So pushed through that, and I'm just happy to be like trending now in the right direction and handling my business.
Do you actually feel better today than you felt since
Yeah,
week 1 of?
100%.
Did you follow Cooper Cup's season at all last year?
Yeah.
And what did you think of it? And did you use that as an motivation, or how are you feeling about drawing numbers?
Yeah,
goals?
Cooper Cup, he did tremendous last year, and he finished the mission. That's, at the end of the day, that's what you want to do. You want to come out there, you want to compete at a high level, you want to put up numbers, but you also want to help your team win, and then you want to make the big plays in the big game. And I mean, he definitely led by example, and that's how you're supposed to handle your business. Much credit to him, much respect for him.
Michael, what is your assessment of the wide receiver room like last year compared to where you're at right now?
Tremendous. Even the guys from last year, they love improving, they love getting better. And then to add a guy like Jarvis, Chris, all the young bucks, they come to work every day, and they come with a chip on their shoulder, and they're ready to compete. And I feel like the credit to the front office for bringing in a talented group to come in here, and just now we just have to work every day, stay honest with ourselves, and make our plays.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike.